G'day guys, this is the third video in my series about searching for diecast in Bali, Indonesia. This was in Kuta on the last day of our holiday. This is the second mall we went to on the 18th. First one was Madari Plaza, which was just full of clothes, so my wife stayed there while I walked 5 minutes down the street to level 21. Looked through the various levels, saw this time zone, and outside the time zone was this little store selling some sort of toy cars, so I just filmed it for the sake of it. There was a fire truck there, a monster fire truck, as you'll see. There it is, but yeah, nothing that really interested me in actually buying it. But it was just good to see. I walked around and I could see there was a kids station. Kids station seems to be the equivalent to Toys R Us, which back home in Sydney, Australia, we don't see any of nowadays. Toys R Us, that is. Here's the Tomica stand. They don't display these very well. You can hardly even see what cars are available. The boxes are turned on the sides. So I didn't see any fire trucks there, so I moved on to the Hot Wheels main lines. I believe these were about $3.60 Australian. There's the multi-packs. The music was playing, so I've had to do this voiceover. A few majorettes. That police vehicle was okay. After the majorettes, I think we're going to look at some Sikus. Pretty much stock standard for all these kids station toy shops. They have the majorettes, the Sikus, the Hot Wheels. Don't see many Matchbox though. Don't know why. There's a fire truck, but as I said in a previous video, I don't like the 3-inch Siku fire truck models. Just too much like a toy. Some cruise ships and larger scales up there. There's a premium sets, I think for majorettes. And we swing around to the other side of the aisle. I think these were more for younger kids, these model cars. But just about every large mall I went to in Bali had a kids station, which is pretty good, something to look forward to. Unfortunately, they all play in-store music. Some Disney cars for Big Keg. There you go, Big Keg, Lightning McQueen for you. Monster Jams. Still haven't bought one of these. Not really into them yet. Then also in level 21 there was this Primo Supermarket, so I thought I'll go in and have a look, and lo and behold they had some diecast and quite a lot. This is similar to a Woolworths store back in Sydney, but it had a heap more toys. This is just one of the small sections of toys. Hot Wheels 3-packs for about $10.40 I think it was. But yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised at how much diecast they had in this store. Here's another shot of the outside. So if you're in Bali, check out the Primo Supermarkets for diecast. Here we are going through some of the diecast. It says monster trucks on this, but it's not really a monster truck, but it's quite a cool looking casting. Modern City. It was $5.20 Australian. I think these were opening door and pullback models. Yeah. They're all around the $5.20, $6.80 mark, I think. You should be able to see some of the price tags on it. It's hard for me to see them because I'm editing this on my mobile phone, and the actual screen size is about 1.5 inches by 2 inches, so it's really hard to see the small writing on my phone. And some of these look pretty good. They mostly die-cast apparently. Never seen this brand before. I guess it's like an Indonesian brand. That one was $6.80 Australian. This one was a little bit too toyish, 1/64 scale. It says metal. They were $5.40, those construction vehicles. Down below had some weird little tank toys. I just wish they'd put them up a bit higher because I had to kneel down to get to these, and it's not good for my old knees. And then I think on the other side we find some more. Here we are. Volkswagen. Again, I don't know what brand that is. Lightning McQueen again for Steve. Not Steve. I was going to say Steve McQueen for Big Cake. Yeah, this Primo Supermarket really impressed me with how much die-cast they had. So after that, we were pretty hungry. The wife caught up to me. We tried this Shilin Taiwanese fried chicken. We have similar things to this back in Sydney. They basically fry a chicken schnitzel and then coat it with all these seasoning powders. And this was really delicious, actually. Had a really crispy but chewy texture. It was hard to explain. Really nice. This is just a random store in the Level 21 mall. They were selling some sort of die-cast, so I just filmed it. This is what we had for breakfast that morning. This is my wife's breakfast, and this is my breakfast, the American breakfast. Really nice too. Then it was on to Lippo Mall, and I sort of missed a DIY. I thought I probably just sell tools and stuff, but I went in and had a look around because I had to kill some time, and I was amazed that they actually had quite a large toy section. It was like a cross between a Spotlight and a reject shop back in Sydney. But this store was pretty big. So here we are in the toy section. On the left is more of the kiddies' toys. On the right was more for adults. And once again, they put all the good stuff down below, which meant I had to kneel down and get on my hands and knees and get them out. Here I am. Again, I've had to delete the sound because of the in-store music, which is unfortunate. I had some really good music playing. It really suited the video, but I just can't risk a copyright claim. Some larger scale models, I think you can see the prices. RMZ City, we've heard of them before. There's that Ford Bronco I eventually picked up. Cost about $10.30, I believe it was. That RMZ City fire truck, shout out to Diecast, Brian's Diecast Thailand rather. I'm pretty sure that's the one he sent me. Brian, if you're watching this, let me know. Was that the one you sent me? That's why I didn't buy it, because I thought, oh, I've already got that. Brian sent it to me. These trucks were pretty okay. Got the cows and stuff in the back. Hopefully you just can see the prices, because I surely can't. I can see that one, $11.80. More RMZ Cities or RMZ Hobbies, this one. It said try me. I did try one of them, it didn't do anything. So I'm not sure what it was supposed to do. But they looked okay. That one sort of looked all beat up for some reason. Don't know what happened to it. If it was meant to be like that or someone had dropped it or something, I don't know. Police car. Is that a Dodge Challenger? I think it says. I must remember to zoom in. Oh, there you go. Zoom in on the prices. $10.80 Australian. Had a second look at this one. Should I buy it or shouldn't I? I mean, it was the last day of our holiday, so it was a tough decision. On the other side, we're going to see some, I think RMZ Juniors, I think something called like that. We're going to pan up to it. There they are there. Like a smaller version of RMZ Juniors, yeah. Now, I haven't seen these back in Sydney, Australia. I've seen them on other channels showing Asian diecast shops. But they're only a couple of bucks, so they didn't look too bad. Headlight painting didn't look great. This little monster truck was only $2.10 Australian. There were some even cheaper diecast higher up. These ones, I think these were $1 something Australian, $1.85 Australian. And these ones were only $2.65 Australian. So yeah, great toy aisle. So if you're in Bali or Indonesia and you see Mr. DIY and you're looking for diecast, go in there because you won't be disappointed. Big old fire truck up there. So eventually went back to the Ford Bronco and picked it up and thought, yep, you're coming home with me. Let's lock that one in. It's a McLaren. It's a Jaguar. Pretty good detail. So then I was off to the Discovery Shopping Mall. This place was huge. So I was walking around looking for a toilet actually, and I stumbled across these guys racing slot cars. I don't know if these slot cars are powered by themselves or it's electric, or I just don't know. They just seem to place them on the track and they take off. But yeah, it was really great to see. It was a huge setup. They had one side set up for track and racing, the other side set up for the pit crew, the pit area where they'd work on their cars. And they even had trophies ready to give out to the winners. So I stood there for a few minutes and watched them go round and round. Totally forgot that I was looking for a toilet. Meanwhile, in the mall, my wife was wondering where I'd got to because I was supposed to meet up with her. So she wasn't too happy about that. And I actually, after this, I was still walking around looking for a toilet, and I found a toy shop. So I wasn't in the good books with the missus. She ended up going to KFC and buying a bucket of chicken, and she wouldn't share it with me. So here's the pit area where they work on their cars. You'll see the table with the trophies. There it is. I don't know if this is a big thing in Bali, but it was pretty impressive. Those cars really reached high speeds. There's a lot of crashes too. Yeah, there's the kids station you just saw a glimpse of. This Discovery Mall was massive. I don't think I saw all of it actually. We were just running out of time. We had to meet up with Chris from CRA Diecast at 2:30, so I couldn't waste too much time in here. We did come back to here later on after meeting Chris. So here we are in the kids station, yet another kids station. Looking at the Hot Wheels main lines, $3.59 I think it said. So that's Australian. It was pretty good exchange rate the whole time we were there. $1 Australian was usually worth at least 10,000 Indonesian rupiahs. Sometimes it was even 10,400. I didn't bother going through a lot of these main lines. I just didn't feel like going through each card. I had a shopping bag with me as well, and the staff were sort of watching me. So there's the colour changes. There's a really good selection, this kids station. As I said before, these are very much like the old Toys R Us stores we used to get back home. I googled it. I can't find if there's Toys R Us in Indonesia anymore. It's possibly these kids stations have taken over the stores. Yeah, plenty of stuff to look at. The monster trucks. Yeah, I spent way too much time in here. There's a VW monster truck. I was thinking, should I grab that for Big Keg? I sort of ummed and ahed about it. I'll come back to it later. Because there's always a risk that I buy it and take it home and send it to him, or about to send it to him, he tells me he's already got it. So eventually I decided not to get it. Sorry, Big Keg, if you're watching this, let me know if you actually have this one. Some larger scales. There's a fire truck again that I saw in Sanur, in Icon Bali. There's a golf one for Mark Smith. Yeah, I think we go back to that VW monster truck in a minute. Oh, here's the Tomica stand. Pretty much like all the other kids' stations, the way it's set up. The boxes are turned the wrong way. You can't really see what cars they are. You can probably pull these drawers out. I just couldn't be bothered. This was the last day of our holiday, and I was rushed for time, so I didn't want to spend too much time going through the Tomicas. Not many people in the store. Some majorettes, are they? Yeah, majorettes. Some Disney cars. Yeah, Big Keg, tell me if you got that VW monster truck. This one here. I was so close to buying that for you. Hopefully you've got it, because I didn't buy it. So eventually I got out of here. I met up with the wife. She gave me a real scolding for going missing for an hour, and we went back to the hotel. No, we didn't go back to the hotel. We got a grab ride to the Galleria shopping centre and met up with Chris. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Yeah, sorry for the abrupt ending to the video. I lost all track of time during the editing. There will be one more Searching for Diecast in Bali video to come, where we meet up with Chris from CRA Diecast. So bye for now.